Hello, welcome to Not for Educational Purposes, where we take a random subject we know nothing about and attempt to understand more about it using the internet, while we careen off topic and see how far away from the original purpose of the show we can get. Please be advised, this podcast is so unhinged that we lost the door centuries ago. There will be nonsense, chaos, lots of giggles, and most importantly, swearing and possibly mild sexual content. You know, all the fun stuff, not for children. Listen at your own discretion.
A general trigger warning for this show: we tend to talk about a lot of things that involve the human body, blood, and death, and possibly sex occasionally. So, fair warning. We do talk about things that are occasionally unsavory, so if you do not want to listen to that, be forewarned.
There we go. Perfect. Hello, welcome to Not for Educational Purposes. I am Kai.
Hi, I'm Nova.
And hi, I'm James.
Yay! If you hear me yelling at someone called Alfie, it is because I'm taking care of a cat, and I apologize, but I'll probably edit those out.
I mean, who doesn't want to hear from Alfie, or at least Alfie getting on too?
That's true.
The whole Lily Allen song called Alfie that I'm in love with.
Look at his little face.
It's a song by Lily Allen called Alfie.
I don't know.
We went over
It's about
that.
pop.
We went over that last time, I think.
Did we? Oh, yeah.
Because the last time we recorded, he was also here.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's where my brain immediately goes to when I hear that name. Yeah.
Not where mine goes.
Oh no, where does yours go?
Oh, no.
Oh, there's a porn comic called Alfie.
Oh!
What is it about?
It's about a halfling whose name is Alfie. It's about her and her journey through this part of her life as she goes from her little town to, like, leave her town. But it's porn. It's basically, it's porn with plot.
So it's fun porn.
Yeah,
It's story porn.
it is. It's the good kind. It's the kind
Yeah,
that I enjoy. The only kind that I enjoy.
That's
Sure.
I mean, like, the drawn kind.
Yeah, like actual animated. Do you
Yeah, no,
mean animated?
it's a comic.
Oh!
Yeah,
So many different
That's
types.
cool.
yeah, it's a comic, and that is where I draw the line.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh man, I have only accidentally read porn on one occasion,
Fair,
and I never wanted to try it again.
legit.
I'm good.
I'm the weird kind of asexual where I like reading about it, but I don't really like experiencing it.
Oh man.
The autistic read a lot of it and did not realize. I don't know. Like I thought I was supposed to, so I was like, I
Oh.
ingrained it in my practices. Like throughout my week, I was like, okay, well, it's time to do this and that, and that's like what I would do before I like did the thing. I was like, I gotta read this or watch this, and like wasn't aware that I didn't have to do any of that. That was just propaganda brought on me by society and the people I was around. So yeah.
Weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Great.
I never felt any particular, like, oh, I
Push.
gotta do the thing. I was like, oh no, this is interesting.
Well, I was shamed for not watching porn as a teenager, so like I thought it was like natural and normal for people to watch porn all the time. So I like, got into certain different types, and I was like, okay, I guess this is entertaining. I guess that is entertaining for these reasons. Like, super fucking autistic way to think about it. Like, I was just like
Yeah.
categorize all of these different things. That's why I was like, oh man.
Yeah,
There's a
my high school ex was like, why don't you enjoy porn? And I was like, I don't know. And then later figured out, I was like, oh, A, I'm ace. B, none of it's made for me.
Right.
Like, it's not for me. It's for
Mhm.
men, which I am
Mhm.
not. And
Mhm.
specifically for cis men, which I am not.
I feel like it's
It's a podcast on three asexuals. I feel like we should start one called Three Aces and a Cat and talk about porn.
Yes.
That would be really funny.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm going to out anybody, but we're all ace.
Oh
All
yeah,
of
no,
us
we're
are-
yeah,
Yeah.
we're good.
We're like,
We're all different
one-
brands though.
So like 1% of the population is asexual.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Let's start on that
Okay.
question. What percentage of the population is asexual?
Can I gift this little tidbit of information and why I think it's powerful?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a specific type of pornography that includes women being behind like a wall of some sort, and there's a picture of the person, of like the girl who's behind the wall in front of the wall, and there's like holes in the wall.
Oh.
And the women, as far as I'm inclined to believe, and I hope, and why I find it empowering, is they choose to be in these places to get paid to just kind of do whatever and just enjoy themselves while other people enjoy themselves on a side of a wall they never have to see.
I think that's kind of cool.
I thought it was great.
I think that's
I don't
cool.
really watch it, but I did enjoy that particular kind.
It's like internet porn, but like in real life.
Yeah.
Kind of.
The
Yeah.
screen's a wall.
The screen is a wall.
Yeah. Huh. The internet says...
Take it for
Alfie, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you on my fridge? It's fine. There's nothing up there that he could knock down. The only thing I'm worried about is my Lego sets. Wikipedia says that asexual individuals may represent about 1% of the population, though we don't know that for sure because I don't think people understand when they themselves are ace. What the fuck,
fair.
buddy? What are you doing? He has got the craziest face right now.
Does he have the zoomies?
He does. He's trying to get into the bathroom, but he can't open the door because I don't have handles. I mean, I have handles, but I have like knobs.
Yeah.
He can't open knobs. What?
Can he open the other kind?
Yeah, he can.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Cats are
Like I said, he's a menace.
Where are our cats?
I don't know.
I saw one pass by earlier.
There's one in the window.
Okay.
That was the one
And
that I
then-
saw pass by.
Oh, it's on his designated spot underneath my desk, which is a little chair that I have underneath my desk that
Aw.
Hook loves to sit on.
Yeah.
That's
He likes
cute.
to sleep near his dad.
Yeah.
Aw. Yeah, so 1%, which
Isn't
Not
that like
to be
7
confused with
million
the
people?
1%.
yeah,
Confused with
it's like
the
what,
aces and the 1% are not the same thing. Very
Just to be
different
clear.
things. Do not go ace people.
We're talking about the bridge. We're not talking about the
no, 78 million people is 1% of the total global population.
Jesus Christ.
78 million so far.
78
They're like,
million people.
that's amazing.
1% of the population.
That's still amazing though.
Yeah.
Like I'm so glad that 78 million people like found within themselves like that answer that they were looking for. They didn't have to like succumb to society's
Yeah.
viewpoint on sexuality. That's fucking dope. Like
Yeah.
that's dope as fuck. What?
Did any of you like there was a thing that I found. Oh, asexual labels explained using cereal. Do you know that one?
Yes. It actually helped me figure out what type of ace
Right?
I was and why I was feeling weird about certain situations.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, that makes so much sense.
I am both ace flux and quasexual.
I don't know what those are.
I remember being between one of two, and one of the two was the one that you said that you were. But neither of those names sound familiar. Can you send me the link again?
I can read it out right now.
That
Yeah.
works out.
Do we
yes.
want to read it? All right. Asexual labels explained using cereal. You are in a kitchen, opening a pantry door. It contains every brand of cereal in existence. Your libido is how hungry you are. Sexual attraction is how appealing each cereal is to you. If you're sex repulsed, the mere act of eating cereal disturbs you. You flee the kitchen to watch Netflix instead. If you're sex indifferent, someone brings you a bowl of cereal. Even though you don't crave cereal, you decide to eat some anyway. Maybe because you want the person to feel happy you're eating something they provided you. Maybe you're just hungry. Regardless, you're fine with eating it since it's already there. If it wasn't, you wouldn't care either. Sex favorable. Though you don't particularly crave cereal, the act of eating cereal is enjoyable. So enjoyable, you go through the trouble of picking a brand to eat. Asexual with low or no libido. You are rarely hungry, and none of the cereal appeals to you. Asexual with average or high libido. You are often hungry, but none of the cereal appeals to you. You're agosexual. Eating cereal sounds fun in theory, but not in practice. You certainly have no interest in eating cereal yourself. You'd rather fantasize about other people eating cereal. Thank you very much. Gray asexual. You only like Lucky Charms and Apple Jacks, and maybe Fruity Pebbles, but you're not quite sure. Demisexual. You see a box of tricks. You are familiar with the rabbit on the box, due to the commercials you've seen. You've always sympathized with the rabbit for never getting any tricks. There are things in life you've wanted but have never gotten. You feel a bond with the rabbit. Suddenly, that box of tricks looks tasty. Gray
Isn't
section.
that Demi?
Yeah.
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 Isn't that Demi?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what,
that's
I,
Demi.
I'm be registering.
that's what I said.
Yeah.
Phrasexual. You see a box of Cocoa Puffs. You have never heard of Cocoa Puffs in your life, but something about it is oh so appealing. You pour yourself a bowl. As you start to eat, you catch a commercial for Cocoa Puffs on TV. You now know what the mascot on the box is like. You lose interest in Cocoa Puffs for reasons you cannot explain.
Oh, no.
Lithosexual. You notice a box of Fruit Loops. You feel an urge to eat it. Toucan Sam comes to life and asks you to eat them. This makes you uncomfortable, so you leave to watch Netflix with the sex-repulsed Ace.
That's me.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open it and be all like, ooh. But the moment someone goes, someone goes, you want to do the thing?
Like, no!
No. Oh, too far.
Mine is between that specific one and the first one, which is if the cereal is put in front of you and you're like, oh yeah, I can eat cereal.
So you're
That's good.
you are a sex indifferent asexual.
Yeah.
On the
That one and the
lithosexual scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone is like,
So
do
it's
the
between
thing,
those
like,
two
no.
for me.
Yeah.
Yours is the yep.
Yeah. I like to
looking
flirt
word.
with you, but the moment we go a little too far, I'm like,
Gay panic.
gay panic. Gay panic. That's what that is.
Right? Reciprosexual. You have no interest in any of the cereal. Not even that box of Frosted Flakes. But Tony the Tiger shows up wanting you to eat the Frosted Flakes. Now that he wants you to eat Frosted Flakes, you want to eat Frosted Flakes.
Okay, so I feel like that one's more accurate than the indifferent one for me. So like between that one and that one.
Yeah, the moment someone else is like,
Eat
wow,
the cereal. I'm
those
like,
two
that sounds
two
good.
are very opposite.
They are.
What do you mean?
So
like
lithosexual. Yeah, lithosexual is someone wants you to do the thing, you no longer want to do the thing. The opposite is reciprosexual, which is someone wants you to do the thing, and now you want to do the thing because someone else wants you to do the thing.
Yeah, 100%. I contradict myself on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Those two are in between.
You're both ADHD and autistic. Doesn't that work?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly how that fucking works.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Oh, man.
Uh,
Feel high out.
Pupiosexual. You want to eat cereal, but none of the cereal looks appealing. Maybe if you grab that box of cornflakes, it'll become appealing to you later. It's happened to other people. You consider grabbing that box of cornflakes, just in case. Orchid sexual. Some of the cereal looks appealing, but you have no interest in eating cereal. Ace Flux. None of the cereal looks good, so you close the pantry. A few days later, you decide to open the pantry again. Now, some of those brands look appetizing. You check the pantry again the next day. None of the cereal looks good anymore. Quasexual. You have no idea if you like a cereal because you want to eat it, or if you just think the box art is pretty. Does liking the box art count as wanting to eat it? Do you just like the mascot? Does liking the mascot count as wanting to eat the cereal? After reading everything I've written, you are still confused. You bang your head against the pantry in frustration.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
So, I'm that one.
Oh no!
I was kind of glad I didn't say what I was going to say. I was going to say that was the most autistic one.
Well, it's like I really appreciate people aesthetically. Like the way that I'm attracted to people is mostly aesthetic, but it's also Ace Flux. I do have moments where I want to do things to that person, but like, do I actually? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, the thought process behind it is what I was implying about like with the autistic trait of like having that severe like thought process going down of like, is it because of the way that that person looks? Is it because of like the color of their eyes, the way that their like face is shaped? What is specifically is it? So it's trying to figure out the specifics of why and how you're attracted, and to not understand that none of that means that you're attracted.
Yeah. I've given up on that. I learned a long time ago that I shouldn't analyze it because I'll just that's just a deep dive that I
Being ace often means just being very confused all of the time.
Oh god, yeah. Forever and ever.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a fantastic way to start the podcast. Welcome everybody.
Love that.
Everyone else enjoyed going on that self-discovery journey with all of us?
Yeah.
And you learned a couple things about yourself? We should probably credit.
Oh yes. That is from a Tumblr account, but I don't know if that's the original thing.
If it's Tumblr, they might not want you to give out their account name.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the like your shoelaces. Yeah, thanks. I got them from the president.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say who it's by, but if you want to look it up, just look up asexual labels explained using cereal. You can find it. It's like the first thing on Google.
Nice. Cereal asexual labels.
Yeah. I would also like to inform everybody that we are 3 aces in a trench coat.
Yes. That's a better name.
The
podcast talking about sexuality and pornography.
If we ever make a podcast based on asexuality, that is what we're calling it.
Yep.
3 aces in a trench coat.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm putting that in my notes app.
Want to just like decipher the different types of pornography, why they can be viewed in a certain type of way, which ones are misogynistic, which ones are not.
Yeah.
I mean, most of it's gonna be misogynistic. Let's be perfect.
Yeah, have you ever watched that pizza box shit?
No,
it's terrible.
Most of the free shit is misogynistic.
Yeah, that's okay. So that's
because those are the people that aren't gonna go pay for their porn.
Yeah,
that's true.
Says men. Anyway.
Anywho, do we want to go on some question times and whatnot?
Let's fucking do it, buddy.
Oh yeah, hippo milk is pink. That's by it's me, Chris. I wonder if that's all. It's all got underscores in between each of them.
It's underscore A underscore me underscore Chris underscore.
I'm wondering if it's like it's a me.
Chris. It is 100% that. That is now canon. If it's not, don't tell us.
Huh?
Oh man.
What?
Did you not hear us?
No, I'm sorry. I was kind of listening. I was looking things up.
Yeah. First off, that's weird. Hippo milk shouldn't be pink. I don't understand that. Is there blood in the milk? What is going on?
It's not blood, I can tell you that.
Okay, well, is there plasma in the what's happening here? I don't see what's happening here.
Allegedly, hippo milk being pink is actually a rumor.
So what color is hippo milk?
It's milk colored.
So cream white.
Creamy white.
That color that you want your wedding dress to be.
Well.
Yeah, it's like an ivory or whatever. Off-white? I don't know.
Look, people want their wedding dresses hella white. They want like eggshell white. They said ivory white, not cream colored white, not beige white dress.
I don't know. Mine's gonna be bright pink, so.
Well, we also don't like to try to comment on what straight people do for fashion because that's just not fun for us.
Can I be invited to your wedding?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Sweet.
You're gonna be in a green suit while you're in a pink dress, and it's gonna be amazing.
Can it be Cosmo?
Yes. It can be Fairly Odd Parents themed, absolutely.
Should I come as Timmy?
Yes!
Where was I? There's a thing here. Hang on.
Oh man, the dance is gonna be great.
There are 2 types of so it's not that the hippo milk is pink. It's that hippos secrete a type of sweat that's referred to as blood sweat.
Yeah.
It's neither blood nor sweat. It's a blend of different acids. And when they blend together, it looks like blood sweat. So occasionally that will mix with the milk and turn the milk a orangish, reddish, pinkish color. It's not that the milk is pink. It's that it gets mixed with something by accident.
Thanks. I hate it.
That makes more sense.
It's real gross.
Sad.
I don't like the word you used.
I'm so sorry.
It's a real medical word, though, and I understand why you used it. I'm just upset about the fact that it exists.
I know.
I do have a follow-up question. What is this secretion thing? Oh, that was sorry.
The what?
Come on, I just said it.
It did not register until the moment I was like, oh, that word. I'm sorry.
Huh?
What is the thing? What is
the actual chemical or what
that makes the blood sweat?
Oh, it is a blend of hipposudoric acid and norhipposudoric acid.
What's the point of it?
It's just mucus.
Disgusting.
It does have a purpose. It serves as a natural form of sunscreen and moisturizer, and it also offers antibiotic properties to protect hippos from harmful bacteria when they're in the water. So it protects them from infection, basically.
So it's a protective layer.
It is. It's just really gross.
That's nasty. That's so gross. First off, hippos are scary. I don't know where people thought the hippos were cute. Maybe it's from the Jungle Book or some weird shit. But them are scary. They will eat you. They don't care about your life, bro.
They can pop your head like a grape.
They really could. Really fucking would too. They're aggressive. They're aggressive ass animals, and that is terrifying. And it's really gross that they have a film that they just secrete. You nasty fucking. Ugh.
I mean, it only turns red in the sun, but...
That sounds like that weird thing that people used to say, oh, your blood's blue until you open your skin. What?
They're not wrong.
No, what? I thought that was proved to be false.
Until you open your skin?
Yeah, well, because blood bleeds red. But, as they said... that
we're not going to talk about that, though, because Nova's going to freak out.
It's from the oxidization of the blood or something
It is red.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because your blood is transmitting oxygen throughout your system.
Right. That's what I thought.
Yes.
It's false because I swear to fuck, I swear to fuck that I asked my biology teacher if that was true, and she told me that no, the blood was always red, even if it was inside your body and looks blue from the veins, because the veins apparently are causing a distortion of through your skin. The color palette is why it looks blue, from you looking at it, but inside the vein it's still red. That's what I was told by a biology teacher who could in fact be wrong. Well, I could be wrong. She could be wrong.
I would trust a biology teacher. I've always thought that it was more like purple opposed to blue.
It is purple. Blood. First off, kind of
makes sense because
dark red.
If it was oxidizing, our bodies are oxidizing.
Yeah,
they always are. That's why.
The idea of the quote unquote blue is that the oxygen, once the oxygen leaves the blood because it's gotten to where it needs to be, then it will return to the heart and get more oxygen. The blue being the after the oxygen is left, it would change its color, but also it's doing that all the time in every direction. So any amount of non-oxygenated blood mixing in with the oxygenated blood is not going to change the color from red to blue.
Yeah.
So I guess
I do think
answered.
Yeah, I do think it's probably a different color. I just don't think it's a different color all the time.
Yeah, it's a darker. Well, when it first comes out, it's a dark, thick red. And
then it goes brown.
Yeah, it's a rust brown color.
Yeah. Because all the iron.
That tech and has seen copious amounts of blood. We're gonna need to put a trigger warning at the beginning.
Yeah, sorry, blood.
Blood.
So, I have seen dogs just like bleeding out. And like when blood first exits your vein, it is definitely like a deep, deep red.
Yeah.
Like it's maroon.
It's a red.
Yeah, it's not like bright red. It is thick and dark.
No, but
I
like
God.
finger, it'll come like a light red, depending on how much like,
because
I guess
the oxygen is gonna oxidize that quicker than it would be for
for like
bunches of it.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense to me.
To tangent off of this, the amount of shows that I've watched where I look at the fake blood and I'm like, it's not that color. That is wrong.
I'm a horror movie fanatic, like, and every time I've ever seen fake blood portrayed wrongly, I'm just like said this was like a movie beforehand. I would have been more impressed had you said that.
Yeah.
Someone just like,
neon red. No.
Oh God. And that's different too, because like so many different types of period blood. Like, and it smells different. It's quite a different experience than if you would like chop your arm off or something and bleed out. Like
it's also
that's
like
a completely different experience.
It's also not just blood. It's a whole bunch of shit.
It's a whole bunch of shit.
People like
know, we talk about this. Did you know that there is a procedure that you can get that's not a hysterectomy? That's not essentially what it does is it kind of scars your insides, like your
I just heard about that the other day.
Yeah, the what the fuck was it called? The endometrial ablation.
Yeah. I don't know if I wonder if that would help people with endometriosis. It probably wouldn't, because that grows on the outside. They'd have to get an actual.
What it is the endometrium or whatever it's called is the lining that grows inside your uterus.
Yeah.
That's why endometriosis is that lining is growing outside of the uterus.
Yeah, but I don't think that this procedure would help that because this procedure's on the inside.
I feel like it could.
It could help at some stage because it is destroying the cells.
But if they're destroying the cells on the inside of the uterus and not the cells on the outside, then the endo would still happen.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it might not be a good treatment for endometriosis specifically, but if you did not ever want to have children, you would definitely not want to have this unless you didn't want children, because it will stop you from being able to have kids.
Yeah.
But it will also stop your periods completely.
I enjoyed that it stops your periods but doesn't cause you menopause.
Yeah. Because your ovaries are still there, so they're still giving
working.
the hormone.
Yeah, you're still getting everything that you need for your body specifically, or at least the body that you were given when you were born. Like, you're getting all the chemicals that you need without having the excess blood release every month. Like, you just don't have that part.
Because the thing that needs to be shed is no longer there.
Exactly.
So it's like, well, you ain't got no job to do.
First of all, that's amazing, and I'm glad to have learned about that today.
Turns into a vacant apartment.
Yep.
Nobody lives here, and nobody ever will.
Exactly.
It is full of cobwebs and spooky skeletons.
And bats.
And we like it that way.
Yes. First off, we're overpopulated as it is. Adopt, don't shop, kids.
Also, like, who in their right mind would like to bring a person into the world in this fucking economy? Anyway.
Not in their right mind. Anyways.
I don't know who would want to push a watermelon through their hoo-ha in the first place.
Well, there are people that want that. Weirdly enough, there are. I'm not one of them. I do understand that there are people that severely want that for some odd reason or another, some obligation to family, something just creating their own. Please don't make mini-me's, bro. Like, what the fuck? That's not a thing. Don't make your child a mini-me. So if you're doing that for that reason, stop having babies.
Yeah.
Stop.
Don't.
Yeah.
Anyway, we can continue along this sort of line as hippos.
Go for it.
Platypuses sweat milk right out of their skin because they don't have nipples.
What? What?
Is that true? And is that the way that they feed their young?
First of all,
the platypus is so broken.
It really is. Someone said fucking etch-a-sketch an animal together. They said Mr. Potato Head right here.
They said extra parts.
Oh god.
I'll give you the tail of a lion, but the breast of a bird. Like,
okay, so
it's more like a fucking duck and
the answer is technically yes. They secrete milk from specialized mammary glands, but platypuses don't have titties. So the milk just oozes from the surface of their skin. This makes it look like sweat, but platypuses don't actually sweat because they're aquatic.
So do the newborns just sort of like lick their parents' skin?
That's nasty.
Yeah. Also says this delivery system is less hygienic than the direct nipple in mouth method. So platypus milk contains powerful antibacterial proteins to protect the babies from illness.
Gross.
Oh man, well at least, okay.
You know what?
This is the epitome of a movie being shot by a man and edited by a woman because someone went, yeah, we'll just make it that way. And then the other person went, well, what if we add an extra element so it doesn't die?
Love that. I love that a lot.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
If no one has seen any of Patton Oswalt's stand-up, please go watch it. He's hilarious.
It's quite funny. Also, just because we're talking about comedians, please watch Daniel Sloss. Keep in mind, he is very sad. He's a very funny, sad man.
Either of you know Tim Minchin?
Oh my god! I fucking love Tim Minchin. Only a ginger can call another ginger.
Oh god. He's another very sad comedian.
Oh no.
I love him. She's like, if Bo Burnham and Daniel Sloss had a baby that was super fucking Scottish, or not even Scottish, Irish, what is he?
He's Australian.
He's ginger. He's not an Australian. That place is not even real.
He's an Aussie. He's an Aussie for sure.
Oh man, that makes me upset. Well,
He's an Aussie.
I guess there are some good ones.
Anywho, yeah. Oh man.
I do have trauma related to Australian people, so it is not directed at the actual country. I do believe you are real. I promise. I know that you are real. In fact,
Well, because we're talking about bugs, I guess.
bugs.
Yeah, because Australia.
Oh right.
Most red food coloring in food is made from bugs.
Gross.
I'm pretty sure that's true.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
From JJRZ
Not happy with that
1322. Oh, and the other one is from PULEGON.
Ah.
I know how to say that.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to give credit and forgot.
Not even gonna fucking try for that one.
Cochineal.
What? Bless you.
That's the insect, is the cochineal.
Okay.
Most widely used red food coloring, called carmine, is made from crushed up bugs. They are called cochineal and are native to Latin America, where they live on cacti.
That's wild.
Cacti bugs.
Do they just like secrete red shit?
Gross.
Find out.
Do they just secrete red shit? I hope that is exactly what you Googled.
It's not.
Thank you. I sing that one a lot, and I don't ever get to hear it, like, because Nova stopped doing the so I'm like by myself, and I have to do the
I do it sometimes.
yeah. You just stopped doing it. So I was like, but I can't stop because my brain won't let me. So.
Oh, no, they're just straight up killed.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wow.
Yeah. Though it is required to be specifically stated on ingredients lists because some people are allergic.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that probably vegans don't like to eat anything with cochineal extract or natural red 4.
Natural red 4. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not a vegan. I am a vegetarian, but I am upset about this fact specifically because I don't like bugs, but I also don't want you killing them. What the fuck? Like, they lived here first.
Yeah. Cochineal may be made from bugs, but other synthetic red dyes such as red number 2 and red number 40, which carry far greater health risks, are derived from either coal or petroleum byproducts. So
Go eat the bugs.
So
They're better for you.
eat the bugs, I guess.
Eat the bugs. I'm not gonna do it, but I think we should.
Here first, kids. Eat bugs.
Eat bugs.
Circle of life.
Something _ Diego, Indic, I don't know, said that a raccoon. Oh no, I don't like this one, but I'm gonna say it.
It's Aiden C _ Diego.
Yeah, it's the fact that I don't like.
Would you like me to say it?
Yes, please.
That a raccoon could fit into someone's ass because a human ass can spread up to 8 inches. So a raccoon
yeah, I heard about that one. I'm not looking it up.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, no
Okay.
thanks. No, thank you. Next.
Also, it's me, Chris, said babies have more bones than adults.
We've been over this.
Have we?
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
I mean, maybe we have. I know I talked about it. It's definitely true.
Like 250 something in the human body.
Yeah, so babies are born with like 300 and something bones, and bones in an adult are only like 200 and something. So effectively what happens is babies are really, really fucking squishy. So they have a lot of really, really bendy parts because they have more bones than we do. As they grow up, their bones fuse together and form a real human.
Yep.
Real adult bones.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that in a book when I was like 10 years old. I've known that for a long time.
That's dope. Well, the same person also said, I think we've done this one too, Cleopatra lives closer to the invention of the iPhone than when the Great Pyramids were built.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was that exact one, but it was definitely something to do with
Like that.
the Great Pyramids, because the Great Pyramids are old as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are old.
This is a testament to how society is continually fat phobic. The tip of the iceberg said in 1998, the U.S. changed the limit of a healthy body from 27 BMI to 25, making 2 million people overweight.
Are you fucking kidding?
Medical standards.
That's disgusting.
BMI is trash. For one, no, that's not how that works. Everybody's body type is different, and you should respect your body for being the thing that takes care of you. What the fuck?
Look, man, here's the thing.
We are all alive on a floating rock, okay?
Yeah, but like, if your body is serving you in the way that you would like it to, great. If it is healthy and you're taking care of it and it is providing you with the things that you need and want, great. I don't give a shit what you look like. If it is actively killing you, however, then maybe you should get that fixed in whatever direction that looks like.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know? If it is actively hurting you, then you should fix it. If it is not actively hurting you, then do whatever the fuck you want.
There is a healthy weight for everybody.
Exactly.
The same.
You can't make a fucking, like, you can't...
Also, like, weight doesn't even have anything to do with it. Like, the amount of weight that you have does not matter.
Not at all. Oh, man.
If you enjoy your body and you are taking care of it in the way that you would like to take care of it, and it is not hindering you in any way that you are not expecting, I should say that, because sometimes bodies are dumb.
Yeah, that's true. I can't move my arm, but this far. Like, well, you can see that. You can't see. Obviously, if you're listening to this, you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. But both of these people know what I'm talking about. I cannot lift it.
There's a movement that James cannot do.
It is a thing that most humans should be doing.
Yes. Yeah, and it's a thing that most humans are capable of doing. It's just that I specifically cannot because it causes me immense pain, and that's not normal.
So you don't do it.
So I don't do it. So I just leave it alone. So I just don't do it.
The point is, if you're taking care of your body in a way that you want to and you're happy with it, great. Power to you.
Oh man, I need to know if this fact is true. If so, it's wild. Osama bin Laden was indirectly responsible for 50 Shades of Grey.
How? Oh no! Oh god! Oh boy! Okay, so that's got to be something connected to Stephanie Meyer being born.
What?
What?
50 Shades of
Are you
Grey is Twilight fan fiction. Did you not know this?
First of all,
What?
absolutely not. Did not know that. What do
Oh
you
my
mean?
god! What?
Stephanie Meyer wrote Twilight. She did not write 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey was written by some weirdo fucking, I don't know what his name is. What's his name?
Okay,
you know his name?
well, 50 Shades of Grey was, I'm pretty sure, written by a woman, which
What?
is terrifying. But
That is fucking horrifying.
yeah, so it was originally Twilight fan fiction. All they did was swap out the names for different names. That's why the grammar's so bad.
I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
So I have not read this book nor
I
seen
haven't-
the movie.
I
want to.
refuse to do both of those.
Mostly because I heard it was porn, and we can
It
refer-
is. But it's not. It's like, it's bad. It's so bad. It gives the worst representation of
No.
like any kind of BDSM.
Yeah, it's the worst representation
like-
of BDSM ever.
It's not
fucking-
even a representation of BDSM. It is a representation of like borderline abuse. It's like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
It's inherently wrong. First of all, it's all fucked up. And then second, the one thing that did get me, because it's not, and it wasn't, he didn't introduce her to any of it correctly, for one. So all of it was abuse. All of
yeah.
it was abuse.
Oh god, yeah.
And under the idea that he could have introduced it to her correctly and had this gone the way the book was supposed to go, the thing that made me the most upset was he goes, I'm going to hit you 6 times. Like, it was the worst thing you could do to somebody. And she's sitting there like, huh?
Huh? Me? Like,
I
Jesus.
could not help but fucking die, because I was like, this is, for one, ridiculous. For two, no, if this was really happening, there's the whole safe word process. There's a whole bunch. You're making people in the BDSM community look really fucking bad and stupid.
Yeah. Also, like, if he did any kind of correct dom shit, it wouldn't be, I'm gonna hit you this amount of times. It's, I'm gonna hit you and you're gonna count.
Exactly. That's not how it goes. Like, you don't. Exactly. Thank you nerd, for saying that, because that's true.
Anyways.
So fucking
Hi,
ridiculous.
I'm a
I love
switch.
No.
And you're gonna count.
Yeah.
That's why we have safe words. That's why there's a whole like introduction process. There's a whole bunch of like conversations included to make sure every party is okay and happy.
You have hard lines, you have soft lines. You do research. If you're gonna get into BDSM, do your research.
Do your research, please.
BDSM is. That's what it is. People think, straight people think BDSM is abuse, and that's what it is. People will. It's not, and that's why it gets misconstrued, and it's so fucked up because people are like, "Oh, you're basically just hitting each other." No, motherfucker, that's what you're doing in your relationships, and it's wrong, and it's justified under the guise of BDSM when it's not actually that, because that's a whole lot of. That's a whole fucking thing.
Yeah. There's a whole subset. Anyway, I was looking up how this actually happened.
How the audience is indirectly responsible.
Oh, for 50 Shades, yeah.
God, whichever FBI agent is looking at my search history is gonna get real confused.
I need to know.
Canada?
First off, are you not in incognito mode? What the fuck are you doing?
No, I'm not in incognito mode. I
Which is
use
where the
Firefox.
Understand?
I thought the Federal Bureau of Investigation controlled the entire world.
I thought FBI was just a United States thing.
I am in Canada, but Google is American, so.
Yeah, FBI agents.
Hey, what? Do you know if Bing is American? Where is
it's
Bing from?
Microsoft.
Yeah, but okay. Was that a stupid question?
Microsoft is American. Microsoft was created by Bill Gates, who's American.
Oh, okay. So that was a stupid question. Yeah, my brain was not there. I was also like, so what do people in like different countries use as like Google? Do they just like
because
they don't
there's lots of different portal websites.
I thought there was like Google UK, Google AU.
Oh, well, no, there's like google.ca, so I could use google.ca.
Are you
I use Google. No, I'm using google.com because it's here.
That's how they get you. The Americans.
The Americans?
Americans. Oh, okay. Right. It's not, I mean, I guess it is technically Osama. Anyways, sorry, I had a moment. It was, there's oodles of different portal sites. There's one of the ones that they use in Korea is called Neighbor, I think. Yeah, there's like a bunch of different Googles.
If you're in a different country, please let us know.
Yeah.
What you use for?
What's your search engine? Oh. So it's the 9/11 terrorist attacks that started this.
Oh no!
Which were by Osama bin Laden. I'm using quotations here because I'm just gonna quote. It begins with Gerard Way, who created the band My Chemical Romance after witnessing the attacks on 9/11. That band's music then inspired Stephanie Myers, who wrote Twilight, that in turn inspired E.L. James, author, to write 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh no, that's too many steps down for him to be directly or indirectly responsible.
This is a butterfly effect thing.
Oh no! I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. So it's only like 4 or 5 steps away.
Yes, that's fair.
Like, 6 degrees of separation.
So, does it take 6 steps before it becomes something else?
Well, do you know what 6 degrees of separation is?
Nope.
Okay, so the theory is that everyone in the world knows everybody else in the world through 6 different people. So
no.
Yeah, that's the theory. So like for example, I could know fucking Barack Obama. Like somehow from me to Barack Obama there will be 6 people or less.
Sorry, I missed after somehow because our apartment is shitty and for some reason the wiring is connected to the bathroom. And so when the bathroom lights gets turned off, my monitor gets turned off.
What?
For half a second.
I had to pee. Are you telling me that this technical difficulty was my fault for having to fucking urinate?
No, I was saying it's the apartment's fault for being shitty and not fixing their stuff.
How dare they? Just like the air conditioning.
Just like oh my god, the air conditioning is gonna drive us insane.
It literally has been driving us insane. Don't let us fool you. We're on the brink of extinction.
Oh man.
Yes, so 6 degrees of separation means that I can somehow get from myself to Barack Obama through 6 different people or less.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, so that's what 6 degrees of separation are. James, for you, the domino effect from Osama bin Laden to 50 Shades of Grey started with Gerard Way witnessing 9/11. He created My Chemical Romance, which became his therapy for the PTSD of witnessing that. Stephanie Meyer used My Chemical Romance's music to inspire her as she wrote Twilight, and then E.L. James wrote the book that shall not be named.
So
I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Was the guy in My Chemical Romance like in the building during 9/11?
That I don't know.
I don't know. He was in New York City working as an intern.
So he was in the city.
Yeah. He was there. Yeah.
Wait, did he start,
he was one of the people to witness it, so he watched it happen.
Oh no. That poor kid. Who's older than me? That poor kid.
Yeah.
Oh no! Was this his start of My Chemical Romance, or had he already been like making bands and stuff?
No, he started it because he witnessed the attacks.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. Yes. But the thing about 6 degrees of separation is that in my town there is about 2 or 3 degrees of separation. Like, everybody knows everybody. If you walk up to anyone in this town who's lived here for more than 10 years and be like, hey, do you know this person? They'd be like, I don't know. Do I? Be like, oh, they work at this place. Be like, oh, yeah, totally. I know them. It's like,
what? Y'all can have the world's biggest D&D game.
It's crazy. Like run into people and be like, you know, you went to this school, be like, oh, did you know this person? Because I went to the school with them in like grade 12. Be like, oh yeah, I was friends with them till like grade A's.
Wild. Oh man. You want a new fact?
Yes.
Let's do it.
I feel like this podcast sometimes is like run on ADHD because like, time for something else because I.
Absolutely. That's is that not the entire basis for this whole thing?
All right. A study found that burning myrrh incense can kill up to 68% of airborne bacteria.
I'm sorry, what? Are you telling me that burning an herb can eliminate almost 70% of bacteria in your home?
Yeah, isn't that why people do smudging?
Yeah, like that's why I was like reiterating it because I was like, huh, witches, sage, you know.
Because all of it, like there's always a reason behind things.
Yeah.
Whether it's the purpose that you're using it for or not does not like take away from the fact that it's still used for something.
Now I have to remember how to spell myrrh.
Myrrh.
I knew there was a fucking H in there. Thank you.
Everybody knows my dyslexic ass did not spell that off the top of my head. I have it on my iPad screen.
That is a necessary thing to say. Because their dyslexia is intense.
I can't just be spelling shit out of the blue. Like I need to be prepared.
I would love you to spell things out of the blue, and then I can put them down and we can make new words.
Look, my brain turned goldfish color into goldfish coolers in Walmart.
Yep.
But that's amazing. Can you imagine a goldfish shaped cooler?
Oh man, goldfish, get on that.
I feel like it would have to be kept at the like perfect temperature for goldfish. It'd be like 52 degrees Fahrenheit or some weird ass bullshit Americans have. I'm just going to refer to everybody else as I'm aware that I live in America, okay? Well, I don't have to decide to be living here. You're like, if you don't want to, you can fucking leave. Give me the money to leave.
No, you can't.
How can I leave? Tell me how to leave. Because I fucking can't. So don't tell me to leave if I can't. Provide better services and respect. Thank you.
You want me to leave? Pay for me to leave.
Exactly.
You do the work.
Like, you think I live in America because I wanted to? Honey, no, I was born here. There's a difference.
Yeah. Kills harmful bacteria. One recent study found that burning myrrh and frankincense incense reduced airborne bacterial counts by 68%.
Oh, cool.
Preliminary animal research suggests that myrrh can directly kill bacteria as well as stimulate the immune system to make more white blood cells, which also kills bacteria. Is that why
cool?
Fucking whoever those people were gave the baby what's his nuts frankincense and myrrh?
If that's why the wise men were like, here you go, have some
of this. Right? I'm sure it was expensive though. It probably still is. Anyway.
Yeah. I wonder how it got started. So they were like, we are healthier when we are burning these things.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, a lot of places burn incense for a variety of different purposes.
Yeah.
Often it's used for brain memorials.
Well, that makes sense because bodies like decompose.
Yeah, but it's used for like paying respects to the dead.
I wonder if it also if that sort of thing also originally started. Well, I guess it depends on what they burn. I'm trying to track the science behind things.
Yeah, what is incense made of? What incense from which country? Are we talking like Chinese incense? Are we talking Indian incense? Are we talking like what?
Because incense can also stimulate different things in your brain. Yeah. So an incense that they burn at memorials and such are common.
But it might be that, but it also might have something to do with the smoke. It's also one of the reasons why in Japan it's really disrespectful to put your it's not disrespectful, sorry, it's bad luck to put your chopsticks upright in a bowl of rice because that's what incense goes in. So if you're giving someone a bowl of rice at their memorial and you put the incense in the bowl of rice. So if you put your chopsticks upright in a bowl of rice, it's considered bad luck because you're basically imitating a memorial for yourself.
Oh man,
that's intense. I mean, I get that's like culturally, I can see why that would be like a huge problem, especially because like they eat so much rice. Like it's not even a joke. Like that is the premium or not premium. That's the most popular like dish in Asia.
Yeah, because they grow a lot of rice.
Yeah. So that's extremely like I understand and respect that custom specifically because it has to do with death.
Yeah.
I think it's funny because imagine them going, "Oh, I guess you're dying soon," or like you're just an extreme narcissist. And you're like,
yeah,
we'll do this first.
Yeah.
In American, it would be hilarious. In Japanese, it would be highly disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
It's not that it's disrespectful. It's just considered bad luck.
Yeah.
To you
I'm
specifically.
not super.
So like if you put your chopsticks in rice, other people would be like, you shouldn't do that because that's bad luck. Like you're basically wishing death upon yourself.
Well, with an entire country just, devoted to that tulpa.
Who knows?
I would do it. I feel like that'd be terrifying and I would not want to do it. I also don't walk under ladders. I'm highly superstitious.
It only
that's
works
something about my character.
It only works if you believe in it.
And I believe in everything. So
Yeah, I don't walk under ladders because that's just dangerous. Like, for me, it has nothing to do with the possible bad luck. Like, why would you walk under a ladder?
I don't know. Thrill? Who knows?
Especially if someone's on it. Like, don't do that.
So, being in a space like that is oddly comforting.
Underneath a ladder?
So, like, spaces like ladders. Like,
yeah, but that's a totally different thing. Like, I think it's
that
like,
would be...
when they say walking underneath a ladder, they mean like the A-frame ladder. And you walk like underneath that ladder. Like, there's nothing...
I would understand if there was a ladder like leaning up against a wall.
Yeah.
Don't walk under it because it could slide down and fall.
Yeah. But I don't do it because it's dangerous. And also, like, awkward. You have to, like, bend to get under the ladder. But if you believe it brings you bad luck, then it probably will.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, if you believe that something brings you good luck, it probably fucking will.
Yeah.
Because your life and your dream is what you believe it to be, right?
Exactly. Do we have anything else?
Yeah. Italy didn't become the country it is today until the Italian Republic until 1946.
Huh? It didn't become Italy until after the Second World War?
It didn't become the Italian Republic until 1946.
So it didn't become the Italian Republic until after the Second World War. Got it. Italy. You can spell republic, it's fine. June 2nd, 1946. When the monarchy was abolished by popular referendum. So it was
not that word.
It was a monarchy up until 1946.
Oh.
The Kingdom of Italy. Come on, Wikipedia. Kingdom of Italy is from 1861 to 1946. It was also super fascist for a while.
It was what?
Super fascist for a while.
That's not surprising.
Maybe that's why it was really short.
Well, I mean, yeah, because they sided with Germany during the Second World War. So.
Oh, no. I did not know that.
Yeah, it was Italy, Germany, and Japan.
Oh, no. I did not know that. See, the American school system, you have failed me.
American school system has failed everyone.
Well, do we want to end on something that is referring back to other things?
Sure. What we got?
When the guillotine was introduced in France, people protested it because it was too painless.
What? How fucking rude and terrible are people? Are you kidding me?
These are the people in
Nerd
France.
is dying of laughter right now. Are you? She can't breathe.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. I hate people. Humans piss me off. So humans.
Oh my god.
I'm upset about it.
Oh wow.
No.
Oh boy.
I'm a human. I'm a fake creature trapped in the body of somebody who is also trapped in the wrong body.
Well,
So,
I mean, we knew this already.
yeah.
That's not news, James.
I'm just upset about humanity and all the
That's fair.
humans making gross ass decisions to be nasty people.
It is gross. I agree. I do kind of understand in the way of like they would like the people who have been condemned to suffer a little bit.
Yeah. So
Like on
That
from
makes sense.
that side, I understand it. Like if you're a bad person, some people will want to see you suffer because you're a bad person who's done bad stuff.
Eye for an eye thing, though, because like
Yeah.
if it's you got to decide, are you going to be eye for an eye or death is the result? So it's
Yeah.
either
I mean, it's
they
bad.
murdered a child and you're like, okay, I can torture you for years in this prison cell, or I can chop your head off right here. And there's some people who are going to pick one option over the other, and that makes sense. So I understand. I'm
Yeah.
just upset about both options.
Oh, absolutely.
Like the initial thing happened in the first place that caused the guillotine because nobody would want to chop off somebody else's head unless they fucked them over so badly that they wanted to chop off their fucking head. So stop sucking as humans, y'all. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Stop murdering people.
Stop murdering people. Stop being assholes. Stop touching other people who don't ask you to touch them. Just leave other people alone. Stay in your bubble. 30 feet, kindergarten. It's not hard.
Consent is important, everybody.
Consent is necessary.
Consent is the bottom line, is what it is. It's the bare minimum.
Exactly.
Don't know how to spell guillotine. Oh, I spelled it right. Wow.
Yay!
Guillotine.
Guillotine.
Yeah.
Correct. The
And they read that
guillotine.
off the iPad. Don't nobody play. Y'all know Nova can't fucking spell, okay?
But now you can.
But now you can.
Our listeners, I know that you can spell.
Yeah. We were talking about them. Yes.
Sorry?
I don't think. Well, I was talking about you in reference to us talking about the crowd that is listening to us in comparison to us talking.
People. Okay, so people booed after witnessing the first public guillotining.
Oh no!
That's weird.
The crowd was not at all impressed with the anticlimactic swiftness of the blade.
Wow.
Because this used to be an entertaining event, right? Like, this was what people would do for entertainment.
Oh no!
I don't hate that because, like, you're telling me that a whole group of people were just like, no, this guy's shitty enough.
Yeah.
And he did all these shitty things, and we're gonna watch him suffer. We're just gonna watch him lay there and suffer. And I'm like, I get that mentality. I don't really want to watch it, but I get the mentality.
Yeah. So that was what that's what quote unquote public executions used to be. It was like a 3-hour long event that people would just watch like a play.
Yeah.
This only lasted like 2 seconds though, so they went and it happened, and then they had nothing to do for 3 hours, so they were not pleased.
You could organize it so that people that use the guillotine were people that did not so bad crimes that still deserve death, you know, like in comparison to the super horrible, horrendous crimes that deserve a suffering death. You know, you could organize it in a way that would be humane if
quote unquote
everybody was angry and didn't do the stupid thing in the beginning, and then we wouldn't have this problem with because people hadn't done the initial stupid thing to get the other people mad at them enough to kill them.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, people should stop doing the initial thing. Stop murdering and pillaging people. Stop doing all that. You know, all the stuff that America was based on.
Stop being jerks.
Yep.
Nova, you're not okay.
Nova's having problems.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was why. It was because people were used to quote unquote watching a show, and they took the show away.
They said no more entertainment. Now I'm bored and I'm mad.
Yeah. No more entertainment for you.
Well, if you have any cool, interesting facts, you can send it to shirleyneighborhoodchangeling@gmail.com. and let's try not to spark any more conversations like that. Anyway.
Conversations about
Figuring episode, just so everyone knows.
yay. Can we request less death next time? That'd be great.
Yeah, that's probably.
I
Be like,
feel like
send us your favorite fun facts that sound fake that are actually real that aren't about death.
Things about space, things about animals,
things about farming, about
video games,
bargaining. What's the not bargaining? Bartering.
Literally,
The barter and trade system. Send me stuff.
Yeah.
Teach us about electricity.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the fact that I have Nikola Tesla's birthday, and Nikola Tesla invented electricity, and Albert Einstein can suck my fucking. Anyways.
Suck your what?
That's not what I didn't even mean. Albert Einstein. I definitely meant fucking what's his face.
You had the perfect opportunity.
The other guy. What's his? I hate him so much that I literally forgot his name.
Benjamin Franklin?
No, not the guy who discovered electricity. The guy who just quote unquote discovered the light bulb. Whatever. Edison, that fucking asshole. I hate that guy.
I thought the other guy invented it and then Edison made it work.
Okay, so Nikola Tesla invented electricity in the way that would be sustainable for the entire public. Socialism. So Edison was like, I'm gonna make money off of this. And then he created the light bulb and stole Tesla's idea.
Is that true?
It is true.
Yes and no. I have a thing to add on to that. So
hey, I did a whole college essay on this, okay?
Fair. But Edison did create the light bulb, yes. However, the reason that our light bulbs don't last as long is because of capitalism. There are light bulbs that have been around since Edison created the light bulb. And the reason that those are not made is because they are not profitable.
Yeah, it's the same thing with medicine.
Capitalism sucks.
Yeah.
And also, yeah.
Yeah. Everything's about money.
Can we get a happy fact before we end this? Because now I'm sad.
Pluto has a heart on it.
We know this. We love that.
Yeah, but it's my favorite one because it's happy.
All right, nerd, what's your favorite fact?
There's a fruit that tastes like chocolate pudding.
Get the fuck out of here. What do you mean? What is this fruit? Where can I find it? How much is it? And how much is the, I need to know all the information about this fruit now. Because if there's a fruit that has proteins that is sustainable for me, if I could eat chocolate pudding fruit all day, I would.
It is the black sapote. Sapote?
What?
Sapote?
Sapote.
Sapote. It is a tropical fruit found in Mexico, the Caribbean, Central America, and Colombia that tastes like delectable chocolate pudding.
That's amazing.
I'm looking this up immediately after this. I've written it down.
There you go. That's our fun fact to end the day. Thank you for joining us, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. There we go. Perfect.